So what I'm going to show you in the subject of cancer, I'm going to show you what cancer loves, and then I'm going to show you what it hates. Because our body was created to heal itself, and it'll heal itself if you give it the right conditions.
Cancer is a leading cause of death worldwide, responsible for around 10 million deaths in 2019. It occurs when the body's cells grow uncontrollably and spread through metastasis. However, there's growing hope in using food as medicine. According to Dr. Barbara O'Neill, certain dairy alternatives can reduce cancer risk and help the body fight it. These alternatives are not only popular for allergies or intolerances, but also for their proven health benefits. Let's explore 6 dairy alternatives Dr. O'Neill recommends to fight cancer.
These food groups are the 3 essential food groups. So the 3 essential food groups are fibre. Why fibre? Because our gastrointestinal tract needs to be swept every day. And fibre not only sweeps the gastrointestinal tract, but fibre also stimulates peristalsis. What's the house smell like if you don't empty you call it a trash bin? If you don't empty it for a couple of weeks, it smells pretty bad, doesn't it? Our gastrointestinal tract is designed to empty after every meal. When we eat and the stomach starts massaging and helping to break the food down, it stimulates the whole of the gastrointestinal tract. So the most natural time to eliminate is after the meal. Dr. Kellogg said 3 intakes of food a day should equal 3 evacuations a day. And one of the reasons that colon cancer happens is because the evacuation is not happening regularly enough. And if you notice that our colon's got a mind of its own, if you say it to go, it won't. And if you say it to stop, it won't. It needs gentle stimulation.
Disclaimer: the information provided in this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Do not disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have read or seen in this video.
I'm not interested in, and I don't think anyone should be interested in what I think. It's what is. So that's why I like to give the reasons. And what I think is actually based on those reasons. Whereas unfortunately, many people just believe what the media says. And I don't want to shock you, but not everything that is said on the television is actually absolutely right, because unfortunately, often vested interests are behind it. But I thank God that He's given each one of us the ability to weigh up the pros and cons and determine for ourselves what is truth. It is our God-given right.
Soy yogurt.
Soy has been tampered with. And in America today, the soybean that's grown is called Roundup Ready. It's been genetically modified, so there's problem number 1. Anything that's been genetically modified has the ability to tamper with our DNA. So genetically modified food shouldn't be touched. So it's been genetically modified. And one farmer told me this. He said to me, 5 times before harvest, the field is sprayed with Roundup or glyphosate. The soybean grown in America today has been genetically modified and it has 5 doses of Roundup. The farmer said to me, all the weeds die and the soybean keeps growing. That is a dangerous soybean. So when someone says, is soy bad? I say, which soy are you talking about? We should be eating the whole soil, not a soy isolate, and we should be eating non-GMO, organically grown soy. Then it is not a problem. A friend of mine did a thesis on soy, and people ask her all the time. She said, I answer with one sentence. She said, God made it good, man mucked it up.
Barbara O'Neill emphasizes soy yogurt as one of the best dairy alternatives to incorporate into your diet, particularly when it's organic and non-GMO. This plant-based yogurt, often referred to as vegan yogurt, is not only a great option for those avoiding dairy, but also offers impressive health benefits, including cancer-fighting properties. Rich in isoflavones, soy yogurt contains plant compounds that have been extensively studied for their role in reducing the risk of hormone-related cancers, such as breast and prostate cancers. Isoflavones are phytoestrogens, which mimic estrogen in the body and can help balance hormone levels, potentially preventing the growth of cancer cells.
A lot of people get confused because they say, isn't it high in phytic acid? And doesn't phytic acid inhibit the uptake of minerals in the body? Well, whole wheat, has 10 times the phytic acid in it, and you do not hear of that. And there's research coming out today showing that phytic acid can even have anti-cancer properties. So it's all got to be taken in consideration. I also have people say to me, but it's high in anti-nutrients. I said, yes, that's if you eat a bucketful of soy a day. We're not eating bucketfuls of soy a day. And the same anti-nutrients that are in it, God put there to help resist bugs as it's growing in the soil. So again, all have it, but it is not a problem.
In addition to isoflavones, soy yogurt is packed with plant-based proteins and antioxidants, which play a critical role in overall health. According to the American Institute for Cancer Research, these antioxidants help neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that can cause oxidative damage to cells, leading to chronic inflammation and the development of diseases like cancer. By counteracting these harmful effects, soy yogurt can support cell health and potentially lower cancer risk. Furthermore, soy yogurt is often fortified with essential nutrients like calcium, vitamin D, and B vitamins, making it a nutritionally complete alternative to dairy yogurt. Calcium and vitamin D are particularly important for bone health, while B vitamins support energy metabolism and cell repair. This combination of cancer-fighting properties and essential nutrients makes soy yogurt a versatile and health-promoting food that can easily be incorporated into your daily meals.
If you can get non-GMO, organically grown soybean, it's a remarkable bean. And all through Asia, it's been used for centuries. And did you know that through Asia, traditionally, there was not even a name for menopause because the women never suffered with menopause. And I read an interesting book called China Doctor, and it's the story of Dr. Harry Miller, who was a medical missionary in China, and I think it was in about the 1920s, maybe even the late 1800s. And the book's out of print now. I was able to buy it. Amazon found it for me. And a lot of little babies in China were dying. They couldn't handle the mother's milk. Of course, a lot of babies could, but there were some that couldn't. And so he wanted to find a milk that babies could drink. And he was on a ship one day and he saw this big vat of white milk in the kitchen. And he said, "What's that?" And it was soy milk. They were going to make tofu from it. So he tasted it and he spat it right out. It was basically, he couldn't bear the taste and it was quite indigestible. So he went on a journey to make the milk digestible and palatable. And he came up with his soy milk.
Barbara O'Neill stresses that choosing organic and non-GMO soy yogurt is crucial as it avoids harmful pesticides and additives, helping you get the most health benefits. You can find organic, non-GMO soy yogurt at health food stores or online retailers like Whole Foods or Amazon. Try using it in smoothies by blending 1 cup of soy yogurt, 1 banana, and a handful of berries for a delicious, cancer-fighting drink. Tofu.
Are fermented foods good for you? Are cultured foods good for you? So I want to begin by showing that there's a clear distinction between cultured food and fermented food, and I think this is where the confusion arises. When the fermentation process happens, that produces alcohol, and that is not good.
Barbara O'Neill highlights tofu as a powerful cancer-fighting food.
Another one, if you go to Japan, you'll find the tofus, a lot of the tofus, tempehs through Asia, the tempehs are a cultured food. Now, if tempeh's let go too long, it can certainly start to ferment, and everyone that knows these cultured foods, they can tell the smell. The smell will tell you when it's got to fermentation, producing alcohol instead of just at the culturing process.
Tofu, a soy-based product, is not only low in calories but also rich in protein, iron, and calcium, making it an excellent substitute for dairy. O'Neill recommends tofu due to its high content of phytoestrogens, plant compounds that mimic estrogen in the body. By helping balance hormone levels, phytoestrogens can protect against hormone-related cancers, such as breast and ovarian cancer. A review in the journal PLOS One examined the link between tofu intake and breast cancer risk. The results showed that women who ate more tofu had a lower risk of developing breast cancer. Specifically, those with the highest tofu consumption had a 22% lower risk compared to those who ate the least. Additionally, for every 10 grams of tofu consumed daily, the risk of breast cancer decreased by about 10%. The researchers noted that isoflavones in tofu might help reduce breast cancer risk by inhibiting cancer cell growth. They also pointed out that the low breast cancer rates in many Asian countries where tofu is commonly eaten could be related to high tofu consumption. To get the most out of tofu, it's essential to choose organic, non-GMO options to avoid pesticides and genetically modified ingredients. Firm tofu is best for cooking as it holds its shape better. Pressing the tofu before cooking helps remove excess moisture, allowing it to absorb marinades more effectively and achieve a crispier texture when grilled or baked. For a simple, healthy dish, try a tofu scramble. Crumble firm tofu and sauté it in olive oil with turmeric, salt, and pepper. You can also add vegetables like bell peppers and spinach for extra nutrients. This protein-packed meal, rich in cancer-fighting turmeric, is perfect for breakfast or as a filling for a wrap. Coconut cream.
What about the coconut? Notice that these three are all 18-chain fatty acids. That's called long-chain fatty acids. Whereas the coconut, it is a combination of short-chain fatty acids and medium-chain fatty acids. So the short-chain fatty acids would be 6, 8, 10 chains. The medium-chain fatty acid would be 12, 14, 16 chains. I've drawn a 10 here. The coconut has no double bonds. So every spot is full. And notice in the coconut oil on the bench where you do your oil pulling, it's solid. That's right. So it's called a saturated fat.
Barbara O'Neill strongly supports the use of coconut products for their health benefits, and coconut cream is one of her top recommendations. Coconut cream is rich in healthy fats that are important for keeping your energy levels up and supporting your immune system. One of its key components, lauric acid, has been shown to have antiviral and antimicrobial properties. Additionally, research has found that coconut products can even help in the fight against cancer.
Underneath the tongue, there are sublingual glands called lingual lipase. And lingual lipase is an enzyme that breaks down short and medium chain fatty acids. So the coconut is unique in that the breakdown happens in the mouth. So when it comes down into the stomach, it's already having its breakdown. When it comes into the duodenum, it doesn't need bile, doesn't need pancreatic lipase, and gets absorbed not into the lacteal, not into the lymphatic system, but it gets absorbed straight into the blood. The blood immediately takes it to the liver, and the liver burns it as fuel. What an amazing oil. So to say that saturated fat causes heart disease is an unscientific statement. It doesn't make any sense because it's the saturated fats that the body uses for fuel.
A study published in the journal Food and Nutrition Research showed that coconut water vinegar can slow down breast cancer by causing cancer cells to die, stopping the spread of the disease, and boosting the body's anti-tumor immune response. This suggests that coconut products, like coconut water vinegar, could have protective effects against cancer. This aligns with Barbara O'Neill's belief in the power of nutrition, showing how coconut cream can not only improve your immune system, but may also help fight cancer. Coconut cream is a great alternative to dairy-based creams and offers added health benefits. It's also easy to find in stores. Just look for organic, unsweetened versions to avoid unhealthy additives. Coconut cream can be used in many recipes, from soups to desserts, adding a creamy texture without the cholesterol and inflammation that can come with dairy.
So you see, Fat can be used as a healer. I don't take spoonfuls of coconut oil every day, but if I had any signs of dementia, I think I would start.
For a simple, healthy dish, you can try a coconut curry. Simmer chickpeas in coconut cream with curry powder for about 10 minutes, then add spinach and cook until it's wilted. This dish provides a good source of healthy fats, fiber, and antioxidants, making it a delicious and nutritious option. Coconut cream not only tastes great, but also helps support your health in important ways. Almond milk.
What about olive and almond? They're high in omega-9. 9 indicating the position on the fatty acid chain of the first double bond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There it is there. And there's only one double bond in almond and olive oil. So you've got hydrogen along here, hydrogen along here, one repelling action, one kink. And I think we can all identify that olive oil is a very thick oil, isn't it? That's because it's only got one double bond. So it's called a monounsaturated fatty acid. Mono meaning one double bond. Unsaturated because there is still an empty spot on the fatty acid chain.
Almond milk is a widely recommended dairy alternative, praised by Barbara O'Neill and many health experts for its numerous health benefits without the drawbacks of dairy. It's naturally lactose-free, making it an ideal choice for those who are lactose intolerant, and it's low in calories, which also makes it great for weight loss. One of the standout benefits of almond milk is its high content of vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps combat oxidative stress, a key factor in the development of cancer. Antioxidants work by neutralizing harmful molecules called free radicals, which can damage cells and contribute to inflammation and disease. Almond milk is also rich in magnesium, an essential mineral for bone health, muscle function, and blood sugar regulation. Additionally, it's often fortified with vitamin D, which supports heart health, strengthens bones, and boosts the immune system. Barbara O'Neill emphasizes almond milk's anti-inflammatory properties and its role in promoting heart health, balancing hormones, and fighting free radicals that can lead to cancer. According to a review in the journal Plant Archives, a study explored the health benefits of almond milk, particularly its potential in cancer prevention. The research highlighted that almond milk is rich in antioxidants, which help protect the body from damage caused by free radicals, harmful molecules that can lead to cancer. The study found that almond milk with 10% almonds not only had a high nutritional value, but also received excellent taste ratings, making it both healthy and enjoyable. The antioxidants and other beneficial compounds in almonds may help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, factors linked to cancer development. When choosing almond milk, it's best to opt for unsweetened organic varieties to avoid added sugars and preservatives. Look for fortified almond milk with calcium and vitamin D for added bone health benefits. For an even healthier option, consider making your own almond milk at home, which is free from additives commonly found in store-bought brands. Almond milk can easily replace dairy milk in a variety of recipes, from smoothies to baked goods, thanks to its mild, nutty flavor. A simple almond milk smoothie made with banana, frozen berries, chia seeds, and almond butter offers a tasty, antioxidant-rich drink that helps boost immune health and fight oxidative stress. Flax milk.
We're going to begin by looking at flaxseed or linseed. It's the same thing. It is high in an essential fatty acid. See that word, essential fatty acid, EFA. Whenever you see the word essential, it means the body cannot make it. You've got to put it in. Omega-3 is an essential fatty acid, meaning the body cannot make it. The fact is that no creature can. Only plants can put omega-3 into their fatty acid chain. And what are we told is the highest source of omega-3? Fish. Why are fish high? Fish are high because they eat a one-celled algae that is high. I've got some good news. You don't have to eat the one-celled algae. You can eat the ground flaxseed or the chia seed, which we had this morning, and I think you'll agree that's a delicious way to have it. But what I want to show you is what this 3 means. I've drawn an 18-chain fatty acid here, and there are 19 trillion in one drop of oil, so that's the magnification we're looking at. Notice that there are hydrogen atoms either side of these 18 chains, and they're all joined in the middle by carbon atoms. What the 3 means is that the third carbon atom, so that's 1, 2, 3, there's a double bond. That means instead of one link, there are two links. And whenever you get a double bond, these two hydrogen atoms go, and the two hydrogen atoms underneath develop an electromagnetic field between them and repel each other. What that means is we've now got a kink in the chain. In flaxseed or linseed, chia seed, there are 3 double bonds in the 18-chain fatty acid. So there's 1, 2, 3, there's another one there, 1, 2, another one there. So we've got the hydrogen atoms here have gone, the hydrogen atoms underneath have developed an electromagnetic field between them. So we now have 2 more kinks in the chain. So what this does, it produces a very thin oil, a very fluid oil. And flaxseed and linseed, chia, they're known for their blood thinning effect because they're such a fluid oil. This oil is called a polyunsaturated fatty acid. Poly means more than one double bond. Unsaturated because there's some empty spots in the fatty acid chain. Many people say that word but not really knowing what it means.
Flax milk is a plant-based, dairy-free alternative made from whole flax seeds or ground flaxseed meal blended with water. It's a popular choice for those following vegan, keto, gluten-free, and nut-free diets. Barbara O'Neill strongly recommends flax milk because of its numerous health benefits, especially its high content of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, which has been shown to reduce inflammation and lower the risk of cancer. Flax milk is also rich in fiber and lignans, which are powerful antioxidants that help prevent hormone-related cancers such as breast and prostate cancer. Additionally, flax milk is a good source of protein, calcium, iron, and vitamin B12, all of which are essential for building strong bones, boosting the immune system, and supporting overall health.
Let's have a look at the effect of double bonds on the body. It creates an electromagnetic field, and that's important because we are electrical people. Our nervous system, our brain is an electrical system. These double bonds are heat sensitive. They are also light sensitive. So the heat and the light are drawn or attracted to those empty spaces on the fatty acid chain. They also act like a magnet to oxygen. As a result, when you eat this food, your electromagnetic field is ensured, you're able to manage heat better, you're absorbing more vitamin D, more light, you're absorbing more oxygen into the body. Remember oxygen, the most vital element needed for life. Remember oxygen, cancer cannot live in the presence of oxygen. But if this seed is ground, immediately exposing these empty spots, that ground seed will deteriorate within an hour because the light, heat and oxygen will be attracted into those spots, causing the oil to go rancid.
Barbara O'Neill highlights the importance of flax milk in hormonal balance and cancer prevention. The lignans in flax seeds act as phytoestrogens, which help regulate estrogen levels and protect against hormone-related cancers. The omega-3 content in flax milk is also important for reducing inflammation, a key factor in cancer progression. The American Institute for Cancer Research emphasizes flaxseed's potential in preventing breast, prostate, and other hormone-related cancers due to its high fiber and phytochemical content. Flax milk can be found in health food stores or online, with unsweetened versions being the healthiest choice. It's also easy to make at home by blending flax seeds with water and straining the mixture. Flax milk works well in baking, adding a nutty flavor and boosting the fiber content in dishes like muffins, pancakes, and cakes. Some flax milk brands are fortified with calcium and vitamin D, making them a great option for those looking to support bone health while avoiding dairy. For a simple and healthy recipe, you can try making flax milk pancakes by mixing flax milk with whole wheat flour, ground flax seeds, and baking powder, then cooking the batter on a non-stick pan. These pancakes are rich in omega-3s and fiber, making them a nutritious and delicious way to support heart health and reduce inflammation. Miso.
Another cultured food is miso. We love miso, and Japanese are known for their miso soup. and that gives a great boost to your natural flora. Miso's been used for centuries in Japan, and it gives a lovely flavouring to many dishes. I always mix it with a little water to make it smooth and put it into my dish at the end. In fact, I use miso instead of soy sauce because there's a lot of question marks about soy sauce today, the excitotoxins that are in them. I have a friend who grew up in Japan, and she had a neighbour that used to make soy sauce, and she used to roast the wheat and the barley, and so that got the dark colour, and salt it, and she said that soy sauce was delicious. You didn't have to put any other flavourings into your dish when you put that soy sauce in.
Barbara O'Neill often highlights the incredible health benefits of miso, especially when it comes to cancer prevention. Miso is often referred to as a nutritional powerhouse due to its fermented properties, which support the immune system. Packed with probiotics, miso helps maintain gut health, which is essential for fighting diseases like cancer. There's a saying that, "A miso a day keeps breast cancer away," and research supports this claim. A group of researchers led by Shoichiro Tsugane at Japan's National Cancer Center followed over 21,000 women aged 40 to 59 for 10 years. They found that women who consumed more than 3 bowls of miso soup daily had a 40% lower breast cancer rate, and those who consumed 2 bowls saw a 26% reduction. According to a review in the Journal of Toxicologic Pathology, one significant study focused on breast cancer. In this research, rats were given miso as part of their diet, and the results showed that miso could lower the chances of developing breast tumors. Interestingly, the effects of miso were found to be similar to those of a well-known cancer treatment drug called tamoxifen. This suggests that miso might not only reduce the number of tumors, but also help prevent them from forming in the first place. Another important area of research looked at liver cancer. In a study involving mice, it was found that a high percentage of them developed liver cancer when exposed to radiation. However, when these mice were fed a diet that included 10% miso, the number of liver cancer cases dropped significantly. This indicates that miso may have protective effects against liver cancer, whether it occurs naturally or as a result of exposure to harmful substances. Miso's benefits extend beyond cancer prevention by supporting overall health and strengthening the immune system. To get the most out of miso, it's best to choose organic, unpasteurized varieties to retain its probiotic properties. You can find miso in most health food stores, Asian markets, or even in the organic section of many grocery stores. It's also readily available online through retailers like Amazon or specialty food websites. When buying miso, it's best to choose organic and unpasteurized varieties to ensure you're getting the full probiotic benefits. White miso, also known as sweet miso, has a milder, slightly sweet flavor, while red miso is stronger and saltier, making it a great option for heartier dishes. One easy way to incorporate miso into your diet is by making a simple miso soup. To prepare, heat 4 cups of water in a pot and bring it to a simmer. Add 1/2 cup of sliced mushrooms and cook for about 5 minutes. Then, stir in 2 tablespoons of miso paste until it dissolves completely, followed by 1/2 cup of fresh spinach leaves. Let the spinach wilt for a minute, and your miso soup is ready to serve. This soup is not only delicious, but also packed with probiotics, supporting gut health and boosting your immune system. It's a quick and nutritious addition to any meal.